Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Greg Furman, market analyst here at TraderPlanet.com, and these are the market positions for August the 10th, 2011. Now, after another volatile day in the markets, we've got the FOMC. Looks like QE3 is a definite possibility as the Fed struggles to get the US economy going, but that's going to provide us with some opportunity, and we do have some repetitive patterns here. We see the dollar strong at the beginning of the month, weak at the end of the month, and commodities down at the beginning of the month, up at the end of the month. So we're going to follow these same patterns. Now, what we can see here is we've got the rough rice contracts, the September futures in the rough rice. Now, again, yet another buy signal forming on this. We're going to be looking at pretty much an intraday trade here. I don't think we have a big upside potential, but I think we have room to extend. We've got our predicted short, medium, and long-term differences turning positive. Our predicted MACD and our predicted TSI are beginning to turn back to the upside, but again, volatile. Now again, when I say I'm not looking for a long-term move here, I think we have a good opportunity for a retest of this 1700 mark, close to the 1800 mark. We've been running flat now for about a week and a half, but we're starting to break higher. Now, looking at the short-term crossover from Vantage Point, we can see here that the short-term crossover is crossing that trigger to the upside. Our medium-term crossover is crossing the trigger. Our long-term crossover, though, is still pointing to the downside. But if we look at the Vantage Point predicted high and predicted low, we can see the channeling that's been going on, slight break of the predicted low right here, but then a steady move higher. So we can see for tomorrow that we're likely to have another up day after a minor pullback. So what we want to do here now is identify where that pullback area is going to be, and we're going to go in and use the Vantage Point daily report to assist with that. Now, again, there certainly will not be any shortage of volatility for the remainder of August, so I certainly do recommend trading lightly. Now for tomorrow we have 1645.70 and 1693.80. So we're going to use this move down to this area to get into long positions. We can see that we've closed at 1677. So not a big pullback, but we're going to see it. We will definitely see a pullback. So when we see it move a little bit lower, once we bottom out around this area, 1645, we use that to get into our long positions. Another thing I like here, we've had 4 consecutive down days on the neural index, and we're just turning from 0 to 1, which points to an up day. Now, that's our first position for tomorrow. Now our second position for tonight is going to be in the stock market, specifically the AMD stock. Now we've closed at $6.18. We're still moving lower. We're experiencing basically the majority of the stocks are moving lower in the last couple of days with what's been happening with all this noise in the market about the US downgrade and everything else. But the fact of the matter is we're going to start getting into some seasonal trades here. AMD predominantly does very well in fall, and the closer we get to Christmas, the AMD stock definitely strengthens. So looking at this we're going to be looking at for now a shorter term trade, but your medium and longer term traders, the majority of the years that go by, this stock usually moves between $7 and $9 the closer we get towards October, November. So we could see an early buying opportunity here now. Now, looking at our indicators, our predicted medium and long-term differences are grossly oversold. We've had a big move down from the $8. This stock has given up a considerable amount of value. So it may be a good buying opportunity to step in now. Now, this is going to be based largely off this oversold signal and the fact that there's a little bit of a seasonality here. And again, I think that the stock market in general is somewhat oversold here. So what we want to do now is we want to go into our daily report from Vantage Point and have a look and see what's going on. We can see we've had all of these closing prices have continually moved lower. That cycle broken today. So for tomorrow, we're looking at getting into this stock around the $5.96 is a reasonable area. In this particular stock, we want to have our stops below the $5 mark, around 480, and the very first target is 634, but a medium to longer term target, we should be looking at $7, $8, $9 on this particular stock. And again, looking at the neural index this many days in a row almost guarantees us to the tune of about 80% that we're going to have an up day tomorrow. We're going to have a minor pullback. Or you know, you can even buy, theoretically, you can buy anywhere around that $6 a share, and 634 is a suggested predicted high, but even 34 cents. If we can make 34 cents on a $6 stock, that is from a percentage basis, that is really, really good. So again, we're looking at the $6 mark. Short-term traders, take your 34 cents per share and out you go. But your medium and long-term traders, you should be looking for the $7 to $8 mark easily within the next few months, or potentially even in the next few weeks, given the fact that QE3 is now a possibility. More quantitative easing is definitely coming. This is all positive for the stock market to some degree, but again, we're going to experience a lot of volatility. Now, just to point out too, we're going to bring up our Vantage Point predicted high and predicted low. You can see it's been quite accurate here. Looks like we're starting to base out down around this 570, 550. So again, a decent buying opportunity, and we're not looking for $1 million on this stock, but we're looking for basically a 5 to 8% move, which is a very good move. So with that said, those are the market positions for August the 10th, 2011. And again, my name is Greg Furman, market analyst here at TraderPlanet.com.